back to Good Day, and who doesn't love a good disappearing act?
Well, hopefully neither of us will be disappearing. That could be. Don't worry, we're not. Yeah, someone is working some magic on Good Day this morning. Magician Michael Knight joins us today. Good morning. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So you have a show coming up?
Yep, this Friday down at the Summit, 23 North Summit Street.
Okay.
Yeah, not far from here. So how long have you been doing magic?
Since I was probably 10 years old, my brother bought me my first little magic kit.
Yeah.
And then by the time I was 17, I was on tour.
Oh, wow.
You were hooked, and here you go. You're performing and making things appear and disappear?
Yeah, this is
everywhere, huh?
yeah, actually it's a fundraiser for somebody that's losing their house. So
Oh, my goodness.
we're all donating, all the comics and everything are donating.
That's wonderful.
And this is an adult show, but it's not vulgar, but it's definitely adult humor, more of a comedy club style.
So maybe keep the kids at home and get a babysitter for this one. You're going to give us some examples
Yeah, you wanna
of
see a
maybe
little magic?
yes,
All right.
some of the tricks that we might
Who's got a ring I can borrow?
Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna hide my hands.
Because what we're gonna do? Oh, that's really pretty.
Hey, I would like to get it back.
That's nice. I like that.
Checking it out.
So yeah, just check it real good in case you ever get to see it again.
Say bye.
What we're gonna do?
Okay.
We're gonna place it down inside. Now first, before I can do the trick, I gotta clean it.
Okay.
So to make sure I clean it, we just turn this on.
Okay.
We give it a little crank.
Yeah.
And then the fun part is that,
Oh.
uh-oh,
Oh, geez.
it's never done that before.
Great.
I should probably stop.
It's clean.
Tell you what, can you open that up for me? Just in case. I got a feeling. Uh-oh. Yeah.
It's not what you want to see.
Oh, no.
It's not what you want to see. Bunch of dust.
That's not good.
Sparkly dust.
Now take that back to the jewelry store, and they'll tell you what to do with it.
Cool. Thanks.
I guess I should read this before I do these.
You need to do some homework. You need to do some homework and
Exactly.
practice.
I'll tell you what, I've got something here. Actually, I got this from the lobby. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
But now,
Yeah,
hopefully,
no problem.
I should replace it after when I leave.
Oh my gosh.
But, does anybody got a quarter?
I don't have a quarter.
don't.
I already gave you enough.
Go ahead.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Just gonna
Go ahead and check it first. Well, check it first. Make sure there's nothing there. I don't want to be next to it.
Okay.
Okay, put the quarter in.
Okay.
Give it a good crank. And hopefully something will have a familiar ring to it. Is that a ring?
It's a ring.
It's not your ring?
It's not my ring.
Well, I didn't say it'd be your ring. Really? That's not your ring?
It's not my ring.
Uh-oh. All right, well, thanks, folks. Good night. Tell you what, take another quarter. Try it again.
You want to do this one? This time?
Does it have to be Amanda since it's her ring?
Either one.
Okay.
Maybe she's got the touch.
Well, check your finger. Wouldn't that have been cool?
That would have been
Yeah,
cool.
hopefully.
Do I get to keep your ring if I get it?
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
Keep cranking.
Nice. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
there we go. I haven't done one of these in a while.
Check it.
That's
Does that look familiar?
Ring.
That's it.
There you go.
So yeah, we're
Thank
gonna be.
you.
Yeah, there's gonna be 3 comics and the My Full Comedy Magic Hypnosis show, and
There it is.
it's gonna be down at the Summit.
Yeah, so you do hypnosis too. Talk us through a little bit about that. People can volunteer
Yeah,
for this.
it's all volunteer.
Yeah.
So whoever wants to come up, and I don't make anybody cluck like chickens or anything like that.
Don't do anything embarrassing
But
like that.
it's kind of what I'm famous for. So
Okay.
it's an extremely
Oh.
funny show. And the nice thing is that I get, some people have seen the show probably 30 or more times because every show is different. So you never know who's going to come up. You never know who's going to be in the audience. So then it's just kind of improvised and kind of goes crazy. So it's a
The
fun time.
hypnosis part is kind of fascinating to me. So
Yeah.
when did you start kind of looking into that? And
Oh boy, it was.
how does one figure this out?
I think it was 1999, 2000 that I bought the local magic shop that I kind of grew up in. It used to be Ted Quiller's Magic Studio, and then I ended up with it. And I was getting ready for Halloween, and there was a guy on tour, worked the Connections Comedy Club, which was the old comedy club that was here. And he come in, and we became instant friends. And when you work comedy clubs, you got nothing to do all day till 8 o'clock at night.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he kind of hung out, we got talking, he goes, you ought to come see the show. So I actually went, seen the show, and I'm like, oh, I'm made to do this.
Yeah.
And he laughed at me, he goes, everybody sees the show says that. So he kind of took off, and then I started reading every book I can get, finding everything that I could find. And then there was actually a gentleman to come in to look like he would have been a roadie for ZZ Top, had the big long beard. So he comes in, and I was reading a book, and he goes, oh, you do that hypnosis stuff? And I'm like, yeah, and he turned around and walked out. So I thought, ooh, I guess I offended him.
Yeah.
And then Probably 2 hours later, he comes in and throws down a box that just smelled horrible and had a whole bunch of videos
You're
and
like,
stuff.
thanks.
Yeah, and it had a bunch of hypnosis stuff in it.
Okay.
It was all instructional stuff. So I read everything, studied everything, and then next time Raven come through town, I showed him tapes that I had of, you know, here's what I've been doing. And so he took me under his wing. So
He's like, okay, you're serious enough
Yeah.
about this. You know, everybody says they want to do it, but I can tell that you're really serious. So
it
I'm
took me
actually
about
going
3 years, and after that, you know, kind of took off. And
Wow.
yeah.
Nice.
So you could be part of that crowd on Friday, either maybe doing some hypnosis or just enjoying some of
Yeah,
the
you can either
magic
be the show or watch the show.
that's happening. And again, this is Friday. Now, tell me why you wanted to do this, because you said it's a fundraiser. Why,
Yeah.
you know, why do you want to give back? Like
Actually, every show I do, I try. There's stuff I unfortunately lost both my sons. I lost my youngest son at 16 to a brain aneurysm, and my oldest son took his life 3 years later. And so I always try to do at every show help something.
Yeah.
And we've actually got one of the sponsors actually makes kits that they put into schools, so that the school's getting it for free in every classroom. And you can find out more on my Facebook page. But they do it for free, so they're actually joining forces with me, and we're going to end up doing more stuff with them. But this one, I heard about somebody losing their home, and I'm like, I got to help.
Got to do something to help out. So you can come and entertain, get entertained, and also know that you're helping out a local family, you know. So 7 o'clock here, not far from us, 23 North Summit Street. So you're not too far away from us.
It's a great place here, yeah.
Yes, great venue. Thank you so much for coming today.
you.
And
Yes.
thank you for getting my ring
Oh,
back.
no problem. No
In
problem.
one piece.
I appreciate it.
And thanks for using that finger.
Yeah, you bet.